This is a video on how I made both versions of my OC, well, my version of my own puppet. And if I have to be honest, I was holding this off for so long because I didn't know how I was going. To make her look like I was afraid to fail at.
Making her because, as you can see for the tiny version of my puppet of JC the first used a chubby body outline from the app that I use, and I'm so glad she turned out to look pretty cute. And here's what you need to know about her. No, she's not American. Yes, she's from somewhere else. Where? Australia? Why? Because it feels like I know more about Australia than I do with America. Okay, not to mention I came up with where she was from back in 2012. So does that.
Okay, so let's get into it. She has 3 older siblings, named Austin and Tyler, and Zoe. She has a twin sister named Dylan, and she has 2 younger siblings named Sky and Chloe.
She's bisexual like yours truly, and she did have a relationship with one of her friends, and that never worked out. And then she also dated Michael for a while, and you know that also never worked out. Thanks to Dylan both times. Until there was one person that she did fall in love with, and I may as well just say that. Her name sounds like a very familiar character from Michael and Freddy's channel, but it's not her. Okay, it's not the same Scarlet.
Because the timeline is different, yes, they have the same name, but my character's story takes place within Gold Coast, Queensland, Australia. And last time I checked the security breach, channel takes place somewhere in America.
And not within Australia, so let me just say that JC and her dad were the ones that created Foxy. They did it over Father's Day weekend, and it's one of the best memories that her dad had from when she was alive. And I would also like to think that Vanessa is the eldest, and then Michael, and then Elizabeth, and I do like to think that Evan, yes, I do like that name, out of all of them is the youngest.
And I'm sorry to all the Garretts and Chris's and Davids out there. Not to mention the Normans as well. It's just this is the name that I've been hearing since I was like 15, back in 2014. Okay, and also, I was going to post one video, but I decided against it because I didn't want to look like that I was copying Spaghetti's video, because they posted a video of the redesign of Harvest, and I didn't want them to think that I was copying them.
Since I was going to post a video of my own moon character, and she's based off of a strawberry moon instead of a blood moon. And if anything, I think we have enough blood moons, if I do say so myself.
So Scarlett is from California. Her dad is a mechanic, but her mom is a nurse. And within my universe, her father and Scarlett both work for JC's dad, who owns this bigger place you can wash your vehicle. Get it fixed up, get the oil change, get parts, for it's got a whole big fucking shebang. And it's one of the only places that's like this within Gold Coast. And for a while, Henry and Edwin both worked at the place for a bit, but they also create animatronics, as we know them for doing so.
And I would like to believe within every other universe the Mega Pizzaplex isn't always built within America, and so I would like to believe that it gets built somewhere different per universe. Not every universe, but every other one.
And I'm sorry this video took me so long to put out. It's just I was so terrified on how I was going to make my puppet look like I had no idea how to do a puppet body. And so I decided to go for a more human design, like what they did for Charlie in the Eclipse and Puppet Show channel. I'm not going to lie, when I first seen that version of for their puppet, it took me a good 4 videos just to get used to her design. Anyways, back to my puppet. So her place is kind of like Pirates Cove, and puppet would be able to read to the kids between the ages of 1 to 12. She would sing songs with them, do arts and crafts with them, and they would be able to watch movies that would be appropriate for the kids' ages. But after JC died in that pizzeria, they never did another puppet show ever again, and that is it. I love you guys too. the moon and back, and I will see you. Guys, in the next video, puppet out, bye bye.